The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ahti here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ahti. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ahti guiding me too?
I wouldn't put it past him for helping. Concerns too. Denied.
The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
Alright. Whoop. Forget stairs. Who needs stairs?
The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
Exploding barrels. Actually, I don't think I threw anything. Alright, have this be another fast travel. That's fun. Like any other game would be crazy. Kind of like feels like Battlefield or something. If I had to switch my headphones. Or like Rogue Company would be like, oh, he's coming from our left. I mean right. I keep pressing B to crouch too. Oh goodness. Alright, so this area's... That area is off limits. clearance for? Hello? Ah. Okay, so now I'm allowed up here. So is it like a once I kill everybody? Once like the presence is gone, I can go into that area?
What's down that way?
Hi. Found you.
Well done. You got the job. It's
Yay.
place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ahti here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ahti. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, yes. Easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
Yaha. You think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, että this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back. That's great. Thank you, Ahti.
Yep. Burn the trash. Throw it in the fire. Burn it all. Burn it into a rain. Oh.
What? Burn it into a reindeer, not into a mouse. That makes sense. So a marriage. Okay, so let me just look at the missions real quick. Let's find a way to the. So I feel like I'm going in this direction to the bridge. break room? Hey Clayman, how's it going? I'm doing pretty good. How have you been? How's your week so far?
Ugh, this place makes me nauseous. An object of power. How do you think it got down here?
Very weird.
Carousel horse. Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
Right? That's good. Glad your week is done. Hey, I can evade now. Look at that. Wait, what? Okay, that was way off. Oh no, I have to... Oh, come on. Okay. That's interesting. I did get squished. Squished a few too many times. This is definitely interesting. Okay. Okay, that's interesting.
Let's see the Hiss keep up with me now.
This is... Wasn't sure if I was gonna go too far. So yeah, it seems like this does kind of take place... It's very similar to Alan Wake, but it's also very different. Oh wow, she could actually go that far? Okay, this light. Follow the light. I don't know. Like, it might, because it is different in that way. Okay, so case files. So objects should be kept in a confined space when unbound. A fiberglass horse once used as a seat for a merry-go-round ride. The pole is still connected to the object. The object is capable of moving short distances at high speeds. This can be quite dangerous when blank its path. The object is currently bound by blank. The object was discovered at the site of an abandoned amusement park. Local blank reported that the rides would move on their own, and that they would be chased out. When these rumors reached the Bureau, see America Overnight, episode 235, agents were dispatched to investigate. 3 local blank were found dead at the scene. The object attacked Agent Blank by blank agents, invoked Formula C.5 to blank the object long enough to blink. I like how half of this stuff is just missing. Like, it has like the same atmosphere to me, like as Alan Wake. Gameplay is similar, other than you have abilities. So Janitor's office. So it still has like the same weird vibe to it. Where's this lead? Okay.
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion. Too much. Director's duty. Keep the lights on.
Okay, I just go through this way. So it's kind of got like, I was saying before, like an X-Files. If you like X-Files, this is also a good game. I'm not yet sure like what these items do. Okay, so I have a lot of it's exclusive to Shatter. Alright, so this is health boost. So health recovery for pickup.
Northmoor was director before me. I never wanted his job. I never wanted power. I purposefully avoided it. Didn't trust it. Didn't want to rely on it. Northmoor was all about power. A man like an explosion, hungry for authority, for order, for more, until it was too much. I had to find a solution in the end. Contain the situation. Northmoor never liked me, but he went along with it, to his credit. He didn't really have a choice. I suppose at the end of the day, a director's most basic duty is to keep the lights on. Here's to you, Northmoor. There were no prime candidates waiting in the wings, but I was there. Had been the whole time, keeping my head down, working my ass off. I had nothing to lose. I picked up the gun almost on a dare.
Okay, yeah, enjoy your dinner. yeah, I'll see you in a little bit. But if you're looking for another game to play, I would suggest this one. It's got like the same feel to Alan Wake. Imagine just opening a random door like that. Have a guy just standing there with his broom. Alright, am I just circling back? So this goes that way. Okay. So I think this is... Like, I think the red hurts me, right? No. What? This whole time I thought red light hurts, because I thought it was just... I don't know. Maybe it's not concentrated enough of dark energy. Or it wants you to be tricked into thinking red is bad. So an object of power escaped the Panopticon a couple weeks ago, and they want everyone to keep an eye out for it. So if anyone sees a merry-go-round horse zipping around the sector, alert me immediately. Do not try to contain it on your own. And definitely don't bind it to yourself. Your security chief, Simon Erish. Like, you mean bind it as in ride it? So you can't get on top of it and have it just whoosh around the room with you on top of it? This bureau doesn't allow fun. / its employees to die. It seems like a normal person. They're not floating. I'm just gonna search real quick to see if there's items to collect. But I still have like no idea what's going on. Even after reading all of the documents, it's like, and clarified some stuff, but then I quickly forget what I was clarifying.
It's dangerous out here, lady. Go see Chief Arish. He's just inside. He'll help you.
Oh, Arish.
Ma'am! Hey!
Ah,
Chief Arish, FBC Security. Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
yes. Maybe. No. I'm the director. Let me steal his paper. Hey, Simon. I got your message. Yeah, if someone in the sector is asking about Ati, just tell him you'll handle it and leave it at that. Under no circumstances should any personnel intervene with his day-to-day routine. I told you everything I know about him so you could better deal with his odd habits. And yes, it's still very much a classified matter. Also, I saw your report about the quarry worker who wandered into the fountain, or into the foundation. Ooh, the fountain. Detaining him was the right move. We'll figure out what he saw before we decide on the next steps. Cheers, Lynn. P.S. In case you hadn't noticed, something is up between Trench and Darling. I know this isn't your strong suit, but try your best to stay out of it. Well, now that you've mentioned it, now I have to be a part of it, right? It's like, please stay out of it. Well, now I'm interested in it. Dodge efficiency. Oh yeah, pressing B does dodge. Alright, let's talk.
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jessie Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I've just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing. Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. So what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
Try to stay alive.
Good one.
When the converters and coolant pumps are working again, we should be able to get this baby back down to a safe temperature. I hope.
What do you know about the hiss?
Not much, only what I've seen. Well, they use the same tactics that Marshall and Salvador taught us, which makes me think that the hiss haven't completely erased the people inside, which is a pretty fucking horrible thought. Or they're just using whatever they find in their victims' heads. In any case, they are really eager to get inside the power plant.
Why do you think that is?
Shit, I don't know. They want to make my life harder?
What do you do here, Arish?
Security chief of the maintenance sector. I make sure all the weird shit down here doesn't bother the maintenance crews. Learned everything I know from Salvador. The best security agent this bureau has ever seen.
And you like your job?
I love it. You know, everyone thinks that maintenance is the lowest rung on the ladder just because we fix pipes instead of writing memos, but I gotta be honest. These are the bravest people in the goddamn building. I'm proud to work with them.
I've done a few odd jobs with these kind of folks. They say what they mean. I like that.
What exactly is the power plant?
Listen, I only know what Salvador told me, but I know it generates all the electricity for the Bureau, and it's got two very simple rules. Rule 1, keep it below a certain temperature. Rule 2, don't ever, ever open it. Oh, and 3, it's classified, so I shouldn't ask.
Sounds like secrets are standard operating procedure around here.
Oh, yeah. It's all part of the job.
So, the power plant, as long as it keeps running, right? As long as there's light.
What do you know about the service weapon?
Not much. That thing is director only. Salvador told me by the time he saw Trench use it. Sounds like that gun can do some serious damage. Yeah, I did see pictures of it once, though, and it looks different to that thing you're carrying. You modded or something? It's new.
Is new a good thing?
Given the circumstances, I'd say new is our best bet.
Do you know this Ati guy?
Of course. He's my favorite coffee break buddy. Dude has got some crazy stories. And he probably knows more than anyone else around here. You can make sense of what he's saying.
Any idea where he's from?
I'm guessing Sweden.
He's from where he's from. Look, there are just some stones that are better left unturned, you know?
So, he's from where he's from.
I should be going.
Right.
Not wrong there.
You gotta lock down the lift. What's your read on all this?
Energy conversion's well below the acceptable percentage. Internal pressure's climbing so fast, I'm amazed the NSC is still holding. When it blows, we're all going with it.
Oh,
Okay, so oops. Forgot, even in the menu, the game is still going. And now that B actually does something. Things are weird. Seems like their explosions hurt each other too. Okay, so now the door should be accessible. See, like with that little bit of red, like whenever I see red, I'm like, oh, can't touch that. But then it's only a red light on the ceiling. It's like, hey, game, you're tricking me. So the Hiss-charged agents are examples of extreme physical deformation resulting from Hiss corruption. Hiss-charged display an unthinking fixation on any non-corrupted individuals in the area. Once within a specific proximity, they erupt into a burst of focused Hiss resonance, so dense that it acts as a physical force. The Hiss-charged is depleted of the Hiss corruption after this eruption. The host is left lifeless. This behavior may be an adaptive response to the HRAs. The Hiss-charged are designed to blow the devices off potential hosts, exposing them to the resonance. Is the Hiss capable of customizing a corrupted host's altered ability to this degree? Why is the physiology of the Hiss-charge so dramatically different from the host's original form? Lots of questions, no answers. Refer to file blank for full report. So